whole silver fox is one of the biggest scams of all time. Men age terribly, and yet they have convinced us. Like, we have a few examples like George Clooney or whatever. We're like, wow, men look good when they're old. Most do not. Have you seen women age? Even despite the fact they birth human beings, they still look so much better than men their age. I'm purposely using this comment to make my point. Look at this. So many men make comments whenever I talk about how younger men actually like older women. Most of my friends in healthy relationships are dating younger men, usually between 5 to 7 years younger, but just in general, younger men, because these old men are not progressive enough. These old men can't, and these old men are like grumpy old men before they're even old. And every woman I know has more energy than any man I know, unless he's literally like a marathon runner, in which case he probably has unhealed trauma he's literally running from. Women will literally take care of kids, birth the kids, take care of their parents, take care of all their friends, their female friends, take care of the freaking man in their house because he won't take care of himself. And they still run circles around the men that they're sharing their life with. I literally called my last real boyfriend before my husband. He was like, I don't know, 8 or 9 years younger than me. I literally called him Grandpa. That was his nickname. I could not believe how old this man in his early 30s acted. So this whole like look at this. Men value youth, beauty, feminine energy. Younger men will run through, they aren't staying. Okay, buddy, you clearly don't know my content or the fact that I'm literally married to a younger man. Second of all, I can get laid anytime I want. I'm fine. I will always be fine. Men are the ones who can't get laid. Y'all just need to shut up. I swear, I think a woman in her 80s would have more energy than some of these men in their 30s. Because women take care of people till the day we die. Every old woman I know is still taking care of people and herself, because men literally won't take care of themselves, and that's why they're so old. Besides the fact they're just grumpy and old because they're spoiled brats and also won't deal with their trauma, won't get real help. So they're just angry at people who are happy. But let's just look at the Friends reunion. These are the women on Friends now, okay? 2023. This is what they look like. Now, I know they've had a ton of plastic surgery, I'm sure. Beauty standards, right? They have a ton of money, okay? Right? But they spend their money on trying to stay beautiful so they can be employed. This is the best looking one out of the men. Worst character of all time. Sorry, but this dude set us all up to date dorks who are so beneath us. This guy. Y'all want to tell me that men age better? Seriously. And then we have this guy. This guy who was so mad that Jennifer Aniston didn't want to hook up with him. This guy who had the audacity to criticize Keanu Reeves for nothing. All he did was run from his problems. Look, and I actually have dealt with addiction too, so I'm not judging addiction, I promise you. I take that stuff very seriously. I almost died from it, okay? But this man has the audacity to criticize other people when this is what his peers look like. Men who don't take care of themselves, who won't address their trauma, who won't brush their teeth, wipe their butt, or go to doctor's appointments that prevents them from dying of cancer or some other thing that their female partner or mom or sister or someone in their life, even their sister-in-law, is going to have to deal with because they won't deal with it. Most men do not age well. And yet we've been sold this lie that we hit a wall. We don't hit a wall ever. One of my favorite comments in one of my last videos is that men will fork a pie. We know they fork dead people, y'all. We got nothing to be worried about. And yet they've tricked all of us. They've tricked us. Every single thing you've ever been told, if you are a cishet woman, or if you're a femme, or if you exist as a woman, everything you have ever been told, it's opposite day, okay? If you just go by that principle that it's opposite day of everything you've ever learned, you're gonna be so much happier, because everything is projection. And some men are coming around, but these old dinosaurs who won't change, who are stubborn, who literally troll me constantly, tell me I'm the reason why that they unalive themselves, tell me to unalive myself, and just won't leave me alone because they're obsessed with me. Those are the men who have hit the wall. I ain't hitting a wall. I will never hit a wall. None of us hit walls in terms of looks, but men are the ones who are literally punching walls and scaring the crap out of their partners and their children. Please, for the love of God, get help.